for joining us here today at the Los Angeles Film School. I'm George Ohan, the SVA President, Student Veterans of America at the Los Angeles Film School chapter. I would like to introduce everybody to Mr. Kevyn Major Howard, also known as Rafterman from Full Metal Jacket. Kevyn has been staying busy here in Hollywood on many different projects within the last 25 years, working with such names as Frank Sinatra, Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson, Ron Howard, and the list goes on and on. Kevyn really started getting more into this headshot photography business that he has been very successful at, and really he's reinvented the headshot industry. He believes that the eyes are the window to the soul, and so Kevyn, when taking these headshots, he's not just trying to take a glamour shot. He's really looking to capture a glance, a nuance that brings an image to life. He'll focus on your eyes to tell your story, and that's what casting directors are looking for. Kevyn has a bunch of simple philosophies, simple anecdotes that he lives by, and talking to him for 5 minutes, you'll be able to experience that as well. He's got a very deep passion and love for the United States of America and for the veterans and for the heroes that make this country what it is. And because of that, Kevyn has founded an organization called Fueled by the Fallen. And you can check them out on fueledbythefallen.org. And it basically has the National 9/11 Angels Memorial Cars. So Kevyn has put together these 5 vehicles with all of the names of the fallen victims from 9/11. And this is a traveling memorial that goes across the whole United States that people can check out.
And then I have a very passionate thing. I love the heroes of our land, those that wear these uniforms, whether it's the military members, Marine, Army, Air Force, Navy, and I love the police officers who wear this uniform. These are heroes in my world. And so I started a nonprofit 7 years ago called Fueled by the Fallen. And that came about simply because in watching our television screens every day in our homeland, we would learn that 12 were killed in Iraq and or Afghanistan, 2 the day before that, 5 even the day before that. And these heroes would get nothing but 3 seconds in our lives, their name being explained and what happened to them on our television screens of America. And then I found us all waking up the next morning like it never even happened. We all became very complacent. Oh, a hero died. You say, oh, that's so sad, honey. Make sure the kids get to school, okay? And so when you have heroes fighting for our very freedoms, I think us as American people really need to stand up and really support them. Don't say you support them, but really support them. Because they have families as well. They've got children and wives sitting at home who are struggling, and for us to throw them out on the street when their husband's fighting in the battlefield or wife is fighting in the battlefield is shameful of us not to take care of our own. Fueled by the Fallen began with the first Marines Memorial Car, which on that particular vehicle carries the names of 863 Marines killed in Iraq at the beginning of the war. I followed it up with the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, all the branches of service. Every hero who paid the ultimate sacrifice's name are on these vehicles. And then it became the 2 black and white cruisers, police cruisers, for every police officer killed in the line of duty since 9/11 to present date. The 5 9/11 Camaro Angels are called, and that is the complete history of 9/11 on 5 vehicles. First vehicle is the first responders who fell at ground zero, followed by 2 trade towers, everyone's names included on these cars, followed by Angel 4, which is the Pentagon with Flight 77, then rounded off with Angel 5, the flight victims. We first unveiled these cars on the lawn of the U.S. Capitol on the 10th anniversary. President Bush Sr. then invited them up to his personal home where he blessed them on their way to New York. And then New York did the most incredible thing. They actually placed these vehicles at the feet of the Statue of Liberty. And I got to tell you, too, it was my very first time seeing the Statue of Liberty in person. So what an extraordinary moment that was.
This can't be cheap. I mean, how does this get funded? How do you even do all this? Wow. Are you looking for corporate sponsors, or what kind of help from the general public? What things can help you? Is it parts? Is it cars? I mean, money? What makes this project happen or continue on? This isn't something new you're trying to do. You've done this. You've accomplished this. I mean, President Clinton, I've seen pictures with Jay Leno, President Bush. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. We can sit here all day of the people that love this car, this concept, this project. This is level 2 now. You're doing it again. Yes. So what does it take to make this thing keep going?
Well, you know, I built the first 21 cars, and now this new series, this Ford series, Ford platform, is all the cars remade today's year, 2014 cars, 2015 cars, and it is a united fleet that tell the entire story again, as I said, all the way up to Boston. What do I need? So I'm looking for corporate sponsors who says, yeah, I need 13 Ford Mustangs, or it can be individuals, or it can be a collaborative effort of all of us. Even if it's a $10 donation, let's get together. Let's make it happen, because Boston Marathon's coming up in May, ladies and gentlemen, and this is most important. It is passionate. It is defining of who we are as Americans. And I guarantee you, as I've seen with the cars that I have now, any street of any small town, city, and state I have driven with these cars, I guarantee you it is nothing but standing ovations from the civilians of our cities who see it coming upon them, and it's just nothing but glory.
I can even see these things as being really cool Hot Wheels,
Yeah,
I mean, toys
absolutely.
made out of them. This truly is a nonprofit organization.
Yeah, on March 6th, at Especially Carcraft on La Cienega Boulevard, we have an evening for our heroes, a salute to our heroes, and we have some celebrities who will be coming out March 6th from 6 to 10 p.m. We have Lou Pizarro from Operation Repo, Richard Grieco from 21 Jump Street. We got Travis Pratt from America's Got Talent. We'll keep updating it, but please, check into it. Please come out and enjoy the evening with us, simply because we're giving back to our heroes. Come enjoy the evening with us. Truly, truly magnificent. We're going to have Marines, Army, a few of our veterans out there as well. We want to give a couple scholarships away to some children who've been left behind, to a police officer's family who's been killed in the line of duty. But it takes all of our effort together. Come out and enjoy the celebrities. Come out and enjoy the music. It's going to be a great time. March 6th.
So if you are an actor or an artist, somebody here in the Hollywood, Los Angeles area, and you do need some professional headshots, I would definitely recommend KevynMajorHoward.com, just so you can look at the pricing and the booking and all that. And a lot of actors come here to LA and they have their buddy take their photos and they have a hard time and they don't know what's going on. This is your business. So you want to come here, you want to definitely get the professional to take your headshots, and you want that professional to really take this headshot to a casting director that they know, or get it submitted to people that can do something for you as an artist here in Los Angeles. So once again, if you need those professional shots, look for KevynMajorHoward.com.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ralph Xavier Frugone here at Rally Point Radio. Today we're doing a roundtable with Pixie Monroe, who's the casting director and CEO of MonroeCasting.com, who is also going to be responsible for putting on a Fueled by the Fallen event tomorrow night, I believe, right?
That's correct.
Silent auction at, what was the address again? It's in
Specialty Carcraft on La Cienega.
Very well.
And what's the time on that?
6 to 10.
That's what it looks
And
like.
is there an entrance fee, or how do people apply to go to that?
There is not an entrance fee. It's a free event, and you can check it out at fueledbythefallen.com.
The other star we have today is Travis Pratt, who started off in the choir circuit, but is most famous for his America Got Talent.
You are now involved with the Fuel for the Fallen for tomorrow and Kevyn Major Howard's organization. It's like, how do you get involved with stuff like that?
You're right. I mean, it's the whole thing with, there's so many talented people, in the world. I mean, I've met some of the most talented people you could imagine. But the thing is, it's timing and just the way the cards fall for you. And I think even more than that, who really, really wants it. And, I'm definitely one of those people that really, really want it. And I had already made up my mind. I'm going to make it or I'm going to die trying. And so, not doing it was never an option for me. So luckily, the America's Got Talent thing happened for me, and it's put me in circles to meet people like, Pixie Monroe and like Kevyn and other people like that. So it worked out really well for me.
Speaking of that, let's take it back for a second. We're talking about the Fueled by the Fallen and the silent auctions going on tomorrow night. Pixie, can you tell us a little about that? Let's tie this back into the bigger picture here.
Sure. I've been with the Fueled by the Fallen for several months now. My father was in the OSS, which is the Office of Strategic Services, and he was the landlord for the women in the military service back in Arlington, DC, in Arlington National Cemetery. So I have a military background, and I'm a military affairs consultant when I'm not casting. So I met Kevyn Major Howard back several months ago and started driving the vehicles. And when they came up with the fundraising idea, I was seeking out talent and just felt like Travis would be a really great fit. And so I reached out to him, and we hit it off right away. And as a matter of fact, my granddaughter has an interest in singing opera, so Travis has now taken her on as a Skype tutor for her, and he's teaching her by Skype. She lives in a tiny town in central Arkansas, so it's great because otherwise there would not be an opera teacher there for her to work with. So we're excited about that. But the Fuel by the Fallen event is coming together. We have lots of great people. We have all different kinds of celebrities coming out. The list is just too long to go down right now. But we also have first responders singing. We have active Navy singing and performing for us. And it really is a combination of recognizing the fallen first responders, the fallen soldiers in all branches of the service, and also the 9/11 families and their victims. And we are also presenting a special award to triple amputee Corporal Juan Dominguez tomorrow night, who was a guitarist before he was injured in his capacity as a Marine, and is now taking up drumming. And so he is going to be performing a drum solo and stuff for us tomorrow night.
I was just looking at the lineup. You got Lieutenant Ryba coming on. Ricky.
Yes.
Ricky
yes.
Riva.
We know Ricky.
Oh,
we
yes.
worked with him back in April.
Did you?
Yeah.
We're involved with VFT. I don't know if you're
Yes, very
familiar
involved.
with that.
George
but,
Ohan's the flag.
Yes.
yeah, me and Ralph worked on that short, but Ricky's always at those meetings. And we did have a thing here a couple of weeks ago for the TV show Lone Target
Right,
on
loved it.
Discovery Channels. So
I was here.
Joel,
I'm sorry I missed that. I heard after
Joel
the
was
fact.
here. It was such a great event. But it's like BFT was kind of responsible for him getting that show. So it's weird how small the veterans community in Hollywood really is.
That
and
it's
how
true.
interconnected everybody is.
It's true. I first met Ricky at a VFT event, and we've done a whole bunch of different things together. And he and I actually just appeared last Friday on VH1's Marrying the Game. He played the role as my casting assistant, and I was playing myself on this TV show. So Ricky's got a lot of talent, and I think he's going to be getting out of this service in about 4 or 5 months
Yeah.
and pursuing his acting and singing career.
Yeah, because he's definitely
I was
driven.
just gonna say that there's no way they're getting him to re-enlist for another commission at this point. He's moving up very fast.
Yes, for sure.
But
And we also have a lot of the doll-faced dames and the pinups for vets will be there tomorrow night performing for us, and they're doing a lot of great work all over the country. They were just in D.C. I think they got back last night, where they were at several of the VA hospitals sharing their experience, strength, and hope, and making some of those vets happy. But they'll be at the event tomorrow night as well.
This is going to be at 6 to 10 p.m. at La Cienega Boulevard, 1862, I believe. Is that right, Pixie?
I think so.
And celebrity guests are going to be Richard Grieco. Did I say that correctly? 21 Jump Street and all that great stuff.
you got a MASH star in there coming too.
We've got we've got the Claudia Wells from Back to the Future, and the DeLorean will be there. We have Pat O'Brien hosting, several special guests. Rusty from
Was it Rusty
Sons
Coon?
of Rusty Coons
Yeah, we
from
might
Sons
be
of
able to get him
Anarchy.
on this program too. We're in contact with him from the event we had the other week for opening this up.
Yeah, he's completely down for it. We're just coordinating.
Oh, very cool.
time
He's a
schedules
great
and
guy.
what have you now.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He'll be out. There's the celebrity list is just growing.
Yeah, Jamie
like
Farr
crazy.
from MASH, and a couple of people that we know, Ricky Riva, who we're very familiar with from Vets and Film and
Ricky.
Television. Two Guys Grilling's going to be doing the catering. I'm very familiar with Nick Danger.
Right.
So yeah, it's going to be a really great event. I highly encourage everybody who can make it to come on out for that. That's going to do it for us. Unless anybody else has anything to add.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. Thank you for coming here on such short notice.
Glad to have you guys. Are you kidding?
Glad to be here. Fun. We love to talk.
It's like amazing in Hollywood. You never know who you're going to meet here. It's like with Travis and Pixie. It's pretty mind-blowing, the opportunities that you get for the networking and all that.
You're never gonna hear me talk bad about the LA Film School. It's the best thing I ever did.
That's going to do it for us at Rally Point Radio. Thank you for tuning in. Have a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
To all the heroes who are listening, who wear that uniform proudly, I want to say to you personally, thank you so much for my personal freedom. I miss you. I love you. To all your families, thank you.